Are you an older Jewish queer and/or trans person who is still somewhat independent but requiring more regular support? There are three types of assisted living options: public, nonprofit, and private. Waiting lists and costs vary. We provide more detailed information on how to access assisted living options in BC and calculating their cost in the resource guide. What important considerations do you need to make as a Jewish queer and/or trans person at this stage? There are no LGBTQ assisted living options in BC, but Harrow Park has been known to be LGBTQ friendly and was established by the Vancouver Jewish Building Society and Netherlands Society. It offers independent housing, assisted living, and long-term care. There is one Jewish assisted living option in BC, Vancouver's Weinberg Residence, a private boutique residence for seniors who wish to remain connected to their community. The Weinberg Residence has a limited number of subsidized beds through Vancouver Coastal Health, as well as private beds. The average monthly cost ranges from $6,500 to as high as $11,000, depending on care needed. Subsidized is based on income and is computed based on last year's tax filing. The Weinberg staff and senior management have not received LGBTQ competency training. If you want to be in a specific assisted living space in BC, you must send in a request to be put on a waiting list through your community case manager or transitional support team member. This is subject to a number of factors: bed availability and your level of medical assistance required. The level of Jewish and LGBTQ assistance that you may need versus the level of cultural and LGBTQ competency that an assisted living space has may not be sufficient for your needs. We have heard stories of residents being seated next to other residents or receiving care from someone who is homo or transphobic or anti-Semitic. Please plan ahead about who will be involved to ensure your safety in these spaces. Alternatives to assisted living. Are you an older Jewish queer and/or trans person who owns a house and wants to convert it into a space where you can age at home? Are you interested in potentially sharing nursing costs, initially visiting then transitioning to live-in with other housemates? Are there other creative solutions that you and friends may come up with? If you require legal or financial literacy, you may want to reach out to Council of Senior Citizens Organizations of BC, Seniors First BC, and their Elder Law Clinic for pro bono legal advice to eligible older adults residing in BC. Please note that this video highlights the main points covered in this section. To access the resource guide in its entirety, please visit www.jqtvancouver.ca. The next video will cover information about moving into long-term care.